I'm gonna take these 2 tanks and I'm gonna freely seize them down here because it's impossible or it's very very hard for him to have units other than all the units he just sacrificed. And again, I'm getting turrets next to my tanks because I don't want to get zealot bombed. And being a Protoss player, I know how effective zealot bombs are, and I know how easy they are to stop when Terran players don't stop them. And again, I tend, when I play Terran, I usually always get fast upgrades. Because when I play Protoss, I see fast upgrades and Terran really rate me. And Protoss gets upgrades really, really late. So yeah, I think fast upgrades can really, really do a lot when you're playing Terran. But that's only me. Some people try to do it, some people don't. And I'm getting a tank up here just in case he comes in with like a massive army and he uses like everything he has. That one tank will be like my last ditch effort for survival. And I'll just block off my choke and I'll block off everything. I'll try at least. Anyways, yeah, so again, right now I'm laying mines because I don't want, because mines and tank and then turrets is like a static defense. It's basically like you have a defense and it's like impossible to break almost. And he has a few dragoons waiting outside. That's what you're supposed to have. And I'm just using this vulture to check for other hidden expansion. Now I'm gonna go check for his third, and he might have that, not sure. And I'm gonna go check for what he has in his base. That was a bad scan. Use your scans wisely. Unlike me, wasting my scans. And he has a citadel now, so I'm gonna be expecting Dark Templar not soon, but in a few minutes. And I'm also gonna be expecting zealots with leg. So now I'm gonna have to pump more vultures because leg. I usually don't pump that many vultures until they get massive zealots, and the only time they get massive zealots is when they get citadel. And now that he's getting citadel, I'm gonna get that. And I'm not sure if he has expansion set up here. But I'm gonna lay a few mines right now, and then I'm gonna go sneak up from the top because vultures use their speed to your advantage. I'm gonna take these vultures, go all the way around the map, and then go to his third expansion with those vultures. And hopefully he didn't see that. And I'm gonna make a few mines here because again, I told you guys I'm gonna bait him out. I'm basically gonna set up a few mines here, and then I'm gonna set a few tanks behind it. So then if he tries to kill this expansion, it's gonna be really, really hard, and he's gonna lose a lot and lots of units trying to do it. And I guess that was smart of him, just picking off a turret. Again, just doing as much harassment as you can, so I have to rebuild this turret. Anyways, yeah, so I'll show you guys what I mean by baiting him out later on. Right now, again, just setting up mines to make it that much harder for him. And he doesn't have this expansion set up, but oh well. I'm going to take a few hits on this expansion. Maybe go in later and kill it because I got a few hits on it, depending on how many hits I get. Scouting this expansion, scanning it to see if he has mines. He doesn't have mines, so I'm going to go for this expansion now just because he doesn't have cannons here to defend it or any units here to defend it. And even if he does have units down here, I'll probably just go through them and kill off a few probes. He doesn't have any units, so now I don't even know if he rallies his gateways, but if he doesn't, as you can see, I'm getting a few of his drones. That's really helpful. And vultures 2-hit drones, probes, and so that's really helpful. And yes, again, just macroing with my normal factories, getting starport because I need it for the level 2 and 3 upgrades. And now I'm gonna go probably soon enough. I'm gonna go set up the third expansion and basically bait him out. 3 tanks and these mines are gonna hold off, are gonna at least kill off a lot of units. And this is basically my small pussy army right now because this is basically he's gonna scan up, he's gonna see or bring something to scout up here, and when he does scout up here, he's gonna see that I'm setting up a base here, so he's gonna try to kill it. But really, I will probably be trying to set up a base here, but not soon enough. I'm gonna defend it better when I try to set it up. But he's gonna basically see me trying to set it up. He's probably gonna see it, and then he's gonna basically, oh shit, I have to kill this before he sets it up. And so he's going to try to kill it, and when he tries to kill it, then all those units are going to kill him, and then I'm going to go in with my real force and contain him. And here we go. As you can see, he is doing it, and I'm unsieging everything quickly, and I'm just going to go massively attack him. As you can see, he did lose a few units there, but that doesn't even matter. This is nothing. Honestly, I just use those for baiting, and now this is what I'm going to do. This is basically because now all his units are up there, now I'm going to go set up and contain on him. And if we set up to contain, I can't stress how much containing is really important. And again, don't use everything you have to contain. Use whatever you can to contain. And again, I don't know if he saw that, but yeah, here we go. I just set up a contain on him, and I have everything seized back here. So yeah, I don't think he'll break out of it anymore. And now I'm gonna set up a few things in my base just in case he tries to counter. And again, setting up a small static defenses are really, well, not rigged, but they're really, really helpful. As you can see, I just have 2 tanks and then a shitload of mines, and this is gonna hold off a lot of dragoons / zealots / everything. And these 4 turrets will stop. They're anti-zealot bombs. And so yeah, well, okay, now I have to get anti-zealot bombs here too. But yeah, as you can see, He basically used all his forces to kill that, and he lost a lot there too because I had a semi-static defense set up there. When I say static defense, again, I mean turrets, tanks, and mines, and vultures. That's basically a static defense. And again, and containment is basically like a static offense, if you want to call it that way. Because technically, it's a static defense, but used defensively. Offensively, if you didn't hear that. Yeah, anyway, so, again, keep reinforcing my static defense. He's being smart by zealot bombing, but, again, being smart is not... If he was smart, he would have basically just not let me contain him, and, well, he did, so, yeah, sucks for him anyways. Yeah, now he's he's trying everything to break out of it, because don't let a Turan... Again, just keep constantly putting pressure on the Turan. Don't let him... If you're a Protoss player, don't let the Turan set up a containment. Again, if the Turan sets up a containment, there's like 2 words. You're fucked. That's it. Like, you're fucked if the Turan sets up a containment. That's all I can say. Like, there's no other words to describe it besides you're fucked. And, like, again, don't let a Turan set up a containment on you because then, well, as I said, you're fucked. Like, so honestly, just, like, don't let the Turan set up a containment. That's all I can say. Because if they do, as you can see, I'm fucking them over pretty badly. And it's all because of this few stuff. And honestly, if I had these forces in the middle... He could have zealot bombed me. He could have basically just came from all sides, flanked me and all that. With the containment, the main thing with that containment has that other strategies don't is that it's anti-flankable, and you know where all the units are coming from. So you can basically put all your defenses or offenses on one side, and I know where all his units are coming from. They're coming from that ramp, and so I can basically just use everything to kill off that ramp. And again, I got all the way to with containment. You can slowly push it up and up and up. And as you can see, I'm just killing off these probes, and I'm going to eventually get his Nexus. And he got his 3rd expansion, so I'm just going to take like 3 tanks here, and then I'm going to take a few vultures, and I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to set up a static defense there. Again, it's all about... Terran vs Protoss is all about setting up. If you can set up your force, then it's good. And Protoss vs Terran is all about catching your Terran player off guard. If you catch them off guard when they're not set up, then they're screwed. If they set up before you catch... It's all about like setting up. And here I'm gonna lay a few mines just in case he has a base somewhere else. As you can see, I made this hidden expansion. It doesn't even matter because technically, again, as you can see at his 3rd base, I'm basically setting up 2 tanks. I'm gonna take 2 tanks and then a bunch of mines to defend this place, and then I'm gonna take 1 tank to kill off the cannons, and then I'm gonna make my vultures kill his 3rd expansion. Kill all the probes at his 3rd expansion, and I'm scanning the Stargate to see what tech he has after it, and he doesn't have any tech after it, so I'm not expecting carriers or orbiters or any such. Well, I could expect scouts, except that's not going to do shit. Anyways, yeah, so, again, making this tank, as you can see, this is a huge defense. Not many units could take this out. Only air units, but I doubt he has air, because I've kept scanning him, unless he has hidden expansions. But besides that, yeah, as you can see, I have a defense at my base. I have a defense I have an offense at his natural, and then I have an offense at his 3rd base, and it's all set up. Keyword, guys, set up. I can't stress that enough. All Terran vs Protoss is about setting up, and Protoss vs Terran, it lives off just making your opponent like not be allowed to set up. And guys, this is GG. Like, he can't possibly do anything now. I have like 2 expansions more than him. Okay, yeah, he says GG. Now look for my next videos. They're gonna be really epic. And look, Diggity Mochop Class commenting with them. GG, guys.